Hello and beautiful good evening from Stockholm Arlanda Airport. You may think, what is this? Another flight review from ShayeHui? No. This isn't a flight review, but more of a documentary or a little bit of a vlog or whatever suits you to call it. In fact, today is a little bit of an emotional day as well because the 737 is flying its final flight today, and I am very fortunate enough to be on board the final 737 flight of Scandinavian Airlines. So a little bit of a backstory. A few weeks ago, Scandinavian Airlines announced a competition where you could win a prize if you post your best memories with the 737. And I was enthusiastic about it. I was wanting to book flights, and I even reached out to SAS lots of times asking them questions about SK737. And while I may not have won the competition, I was counted as an extra winner for the competition and therefore won a free flight on the final Scandinavian Airlines 737, which is, big up SAS for that one. I still can't believe that I won a free flight, but you know what? I'm definitely not complaining. Absolutely not. In fact, I'm gonna enjoy as much of it as I can, and I'm gonna share the entire experience with you guys. But yeah, enough of me rambling now. Apart from this beautiful A330 behind me, there's nothing interesting to see here. But apart from that, I'm gonna make my way to the lounge and I'll see you guys there. Alright, I just arrived into the lounge and you may think, what is this? A lounge or a prison? And I'm sitting inside of. Well, it's actually one of the 3 phone rooms that they have inside of the lounge, so don't worry, I haven't been locked up. But today we'll be flying on a 2-hour-long special retirement flight of the Boeing 737, as I mentioned previously, from Stockholm Arlanda Airport to Oslo Airport. And there are rumors that there's going to be a low pass via Copenhagen and that they will draw 737 in the skies. Which is a super interesting flight, but at the same time a very sad and emotional flight, I've grown up seeing the 737 so many times here in Arlanda, or even a SAS 737 flying past my house. Like every time you came to Stockholm Arlanda Airport, there was no way you were not gonna see an SAS 737. Like Terminal 4 was occupied by at least one 737 or even 3. Even if you went to the restaurant that's now closed in Terminal 5, where you could basically see all the gates, you could not escape seeing a 737 of Scandinavian Airlines. Heck, even the entire Terminal 5 was at least occupied by one or even tens of 737s of Scandinavian Airlines, which was not something I was complaining about. These were very pretty birds. And now today, as of the 19th of October 2023, there's only one remaining in commercial service. Alright, we're on our way to the gate, and I just ended up meeting up with Gustav, aka Planespotter ESGG. I had a lovely conversation with him at the lounge, and we're on our way now to the gate now. You may not see it that well, but the plane is currently arriving to the gate. As I said, LN-RRB 737-700, taking us on SK737 on our way to Oslo. There's a lot of journalists here and everything, but yeah, the plane is getting its gate ready and everything. It says boarding, but yeah, it's still closed. Look at this, they got a lot of bags in here. This guy right here, Gustav, he's flown on SK600 when they were retiring the 600s. Do you want to tell them a little bit about the flight?
Oh yes, so this will be a special flight. So we will first fly from Stockholm, and then we will do a low pass at Copenhagen before we fly to Oslo. And what is special here about the gate is that it seems that we have some goodie bags, which is something that we did not get on the last 737-600 flight.
Yeah, and I'm very jealous of this guy because he got to fly on the 600. I didn't even know that the 600 was going to have a retirement flight until I saw some retirement footage from YouTube. But seeing people enthusiastic like this, like all these goodie bags and good company, people smiling and that sort of stuff, it's like a feeling that you can't really explain. Like, it's one of the, it's like the reason why you enjoy flying as much. All right, our good friend Arsha has arrived. How was the flight, my guy?
Amazing. That was my first night flight with SAS.
Awesome. Make sure to check his review out as well. It's a shame that he can't join us, but
yeah, I was 1 second close to book this flight.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, you got to fly on the final day, which is what should matter the most.
Yeah, that matters.
Yeah, but he's gonna rush now because he's gonna spot the plane. He's gonna spot us when we're taking off. So I hope it's gonna be good images. Look at who we found. Gabriel League, the man of the hour. It's so good to see you. I've watched your videos. I watched the SAS A330 review you did to New York. That was a fantastic video.
Oh, nice, thanks.
And I was kind of embarrassed that you kind of had to like show the bad sides of SAS long haul, like the bad windows and that sort of stuff. But you know what? That's what we want to see. An honest, brutal review, which is why I appreciate YouTubers like you, Josh Cahill, and Nonstop Dan and that. So it's very good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Good evening and welcome to us at SAS. And this flight SK737 bound for Oslo. This is a very special flight for us in SAS because today we are saying goodbye to the Boeing 737 family, an aircraft that has been in SAS service since 1998. It is a great honor for all of us in SAS to be sharing this special moment together with all of you, and we are shortly ready for boarding, and we'll be back with more information shortly. Thank you, and once again, welcome to SAS.
Och vi kommer göra lite gammaldags boarding, ordning och reda. Alla är ju VIP, så det är inga sekvenser eller grupper, utan det är en hel C-klasskabin. Så att vi tänkte göra som man gjorde förr. Vi kör radvis, så att vi börjar med er som sitter från raderna 20 till och med 25. Och sen så fortsätter vi.
Tack så mycket. So guys, welcome on board SK737. I got a fantastic wing view. Although I do have to like duck down to see outside the window, but you know what, that's a 737 way and I'm definitely not complaining. Well, everyone's enthusiastic. I'm happy, I'm excited, but at the same time, you know, it's emotional, but what can you do? It feels super weird being in SAS Plus and sitting all the way at the back, well, almost at the back. I'm at row 23, 24, or 25 are the last rows. But yeah, the window's right at my head, so you know what, I'm not complaining.
Egentlig blir jeg ordentlig rørt når jeg ser alle som sitter her. Jeg blir ordentlig glad. Men det hadde jeg tenkt å si. Navnet mitt er Edvard Jørgen, og jeg har gleden av å fly der i dag. Og normalt så vil en flyving mellom Oslo, eller Stockholm og Oslo, ta ca. 50 minutter. Og i dag har vi fått lov å bruke litt kjappere. Vi kommer til å fly dette på 1, 2, 3, det vil si 2 timer og 3 minutter. Og det kommer til å skje litt grann ting. Vi har fått lov å fly via København og vinke farvel der.
Enda godt det var en sørlending som skal fly oss.
Og det kommer mer informasjon underveis, selvfølgelig. Og det kommer også til å være noen quizzer underveis. Og da ble det litt locomotion her, men det viktigste er selvfølgelig safety ombord, og da tenker jeg at dere skal følge med når kabinen demonstrerer sikkerhetsutstyret vi har, og da vil jeg gjerne at alle følger med. Og nok en gang, jeg ble ordentlig rørt. Jeg ble ordentlig glad for at jeg har valgt å fly med oss, og ikke minst at jeg har valgt å fly med SAS på den siste kommersielle flyvingen på Boeing 737. Tusen takk!
Alright, I've just switched to these, so the sound quality may be a little bad, but I'm going to record some speeches and everything from the flight, and then I'm going to, you know, record on the GoPro, so yeah.
We are now preparing the cabin for departure, so please select flight mode on the mobile phone and all other electronic devices. We ask you to fasten your seatbelt, raise your seat back in table to the upright position. Charging cords must be disconnected from the seat, and please do ensure that the window shades are open.
Cockpit, we are shortly ready. Shortly number 3 for departure, behind us Air China 8B50.
Ok, kjære gjester, den store begivenhet for oss her i SAS. Er dere klare på en siste tur med styrtesiv? Få høre dere. Kom igjen da.
Welcome aboard everyone on this last flight. For us it's an honor to be on this flight actually. And together me and Atle is here in the front. We've been here like 70 years. With Hege, Benedict and Lasse in the afternoon, like it's over 100 years. Time goes by. We're so happy to have the honor to be on this flight actually. We start our service soon. We will serve you coffee and a small chocolate on the way to Copenhagen. And from Copenhagen to the beautiful Norway, we will serve you champagne, of course. And for those of you who don't want any alcohol, we also have lovely drinking apple juice. And more things will happen. Enjoy being back.
Alright guys, one final Lou review. I know I said this wasn't going to be a review, but this is the final time we could ever do a Lou review on the S737 and SAS. But yeah, this edition was really nice. There are no amenities, but yeah, it's a medium-range short-haul plane, so I don't really expect it. And yeah, everything's pretty clean. Alright, we're a few minutes into cruise, and dude, I cannot help to explain like how fantastic this flight currently is going. Like, everyone is so enthusiastic, everyone's so happy, and everyone is basically, you know, in a good mood pretty much. I'm 50-50, you know. I'm mostly excited, but I'm at the same time kind of emotional because the 737s are disappearing. I've said that like 3 times, but yeah, it is what it is. The flight crew handed us over some chocolate, ate it up. I forgot to show it, but it was a delicious like milk chocolate. So they just handed us over these boarding passes. I think they've done it as a little bit of a gift. Alright, so we're now on approach to Copenhagen, but we're not going to land there. We're going to do a go around there, which should be quite interesting. Hopefully, my GoPro will catch it.
From cockpit, the first officer. We're soon doing a low approach in Copenhagen, and just here to give you some fun facts before we land. This flat plane, Lima November Romeo Bravo, arrived in SAS on the 13th of July 2007. It's going to be a total of 5,973 days since delivery. Of those days, it has spent 1,760 days continuously in air. The first commercial flight for Romeo Bravo was on the 30th of July 2007. And when we are landing in Oslo later tonight, it's gonna have a total of 31,499 landings, with a total flight hour being 42,200. Romeo Romeo Bravo has had its wheels changed 243 times. So I hope you're now well seated and ready for the low approach.
Alright, cruise number 2. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. They're gonna start serving champagne and juice now on the flight. It's about to go down. Alright, hanging out in the galley. Well, this is a very good flight so far. I don't know what to say. I'm super nervous because there's a lot of people coming up for interviews asking me for my opinion on the 737 and that sort of stuff, and I'm kind of like under pressure, so I don't know what to say. I may stutter a lot and that sort of stuff, so it's an exciting feeling. I gotta say as well, it's super satisfying standing here in the galley. Like, I can stretch my legs completely without needing to worry about anybody. So yeah, the approach and go around to Copenhagen was beautiful. I just gotta mention that. And this galley is unique as hell. Oh my god. It feels like I'm back in the early 2000s flying with Iran Air's planes from the 70s. And that is one hell of a nostalgic feeling. Alright, just got served juice. They're also offering champagne, but I'm not gonna get wasted on this flight because I have to be driving tomorrow. So yeah, cheers to the 737. I think it's quiz time.
We'll jump right into the questions, just one moment. Okay, we need absolute silence when the questions are being read. So, get ready. First question. What are Tin Mouse, Light Twin, Guppy, Bobby, Rudder Rotor, Fat Freddy and Dung Beetle? And I'll give you 3 alternatives. If you just think you know the answer, press the button above you so the light comes on. Exactly, yeah. So the 3 alternatives, they're cartoon figures, they're nicknames for the Boeing 737, or is complete fiction made up by SAS Communication Department. We have a winner, and the correct answer is these are nicknames, some of them friendly, some not so much, for the Boeing 737. Next question, and another opportunity to win one of these fantastic models. Is it correct that we have a SAS colleague on board today who met the love of her life on precisely this aircraft? Yes or no? If Kaja and Paul, if you can stand up, the aircraft is for you guys.
I apologize for the terrible filming in advance.
Kaja and her husband Paul met each other on exactly this aircraft over 10 years ago and got married this summer. So this is a love story. And very fitting to complete our quiz today. Thank you for joining us.
We are so happy to see so many of you. We are very happy. We're sad to see this aircraft go, but we're also very happy that we will embark on the next part of the SAS journey with even lower emission aircraft, the sustainability journey that will take us towards net zero emissions in 2050. So thank you for joining us and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Starter på radioen her, og så tar vi nedover. Alt til ære på Adrian. Dere klare? 1, 2, 3. Spør du meg, så det en perfekt måte å feire sin 18-årsdag på. Altså. Jeg håper du fikk deg et glass champagne.
All right, we're an hour and a half into the flight. There's been a lot of drinking. There's been a lot of celebrations. There's been quizzes even. So this flight has been interesting. And to say it has been fun, well, fun would be an understatement. Because this flight was probably one of the best flights I've ever taken. On such a special journey as well. And I owe it to the SAS team for giving me the opportunity to fly on board this last flight of the 737. Because, as I said, the 737 means a lot to me. And to see it retire after so many years, it's sad. But at the same time, SAS is becoming more fuel efficient with more fuel efficient aircraft and that sort of stuff. So you gotta respect the hustle.
Og landa for siste gang. Og jeg har opplevd fortalt at det er godt mulig at vi får en vannportal eller en lysportal når vi taxer inn for siste gang på den B737 i SAS regi.
Scandinavian 737, runway 01 right, clear to land, wind 040 degrees, 5 knots. welcome to Oslo Airport. For safe reasons, please keep your seatbelt fastened, keep seatback and table upright, and escape free from all cabin baggage until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Please be careful when opening the overhead compartments, as cabin baggage may fall out. Before leaving us, please do ensure that you do not leave any belongings behind. When disembarking, be aware of the difference in level between the aircraft and the jet bridge, and smoking is not permitted in designated smoking areas. I don't only want to thank you, dear travelers, for flying with us today. I do want to reach out to a special shout out to the Boeing 737, who has flown for SAS for many years, and for myself 10 years of both ups and downs. I am looking forward to welcome aboard the greatest airline in the world. That's us, SAS. I do thank you, and I look forward to seeing you aboard again soon.
Ja, vi har fått en connection-lista. Köpenhamn går från D5, Trondheim A8, Bardufoss C6, Stavanger C1, Kristiansund C3. Connecting flights to Copenhagen D5, Trondheim A8, Bardufoss C6, Stavanger C1 and Kristiansund C3. Och för allra sista gången, cabin crew disarm doors, cross-check and report.
Wow, that was tough.
There's a lonely 737-800.
This is the moment I've been waiting for so long. Look at this. We're about to fly an SAS 737 for the first time.